Hi, we're back. It's Rush Limbaugh and the EIB Network. And to the phones we go. Jane in San Jose, California. Great to have you on the EIB Network. Hello.
Hi, Rush. How exciting to talk to you.
Well, I'm glad you got through.
Wow. Hey, listen, I wanted to follow up on the study that you were discussing this morning. I thought it was great psychological savvy that you applied that to the parties. I think it's absolutely true. But I'm a psychologist, and I think it is a male-female thing. Let me tell you how.
Okay, fire away.
Okay, so men and women both need love and both need respect, but men are fed from respect. They're sourced and they're fed by it, and they feel better about themselves when they're respected. And women primarily feel better about themselves when they feel loved. And so if you had reversed that study and had that woman being respectful of that man for 12 days, I think their marriage would have gotten better.
Well, now, wait a second. If you had reversed the study and the woman being respectful of the man, the point that's what they were trying to do. She was supposed to respect him more, love him more, like him more, as he became less confrontational and more agreeable.
No, because he was being showing quote respect to her, but he was being chronically deferential. And I've never seen a witchy woman get nicer from a guy being deferential like that. They don't do it. The opposite happens. But if she had done what he did to her, he would have felt better about himself. He would have been more loving and sweet to her.
Okay. Let me run something by you here, Jane. You know me, I love stereotypical things. Humor, like mother-in-law jokes and that kind of stuff. They're old-fashioned. They're not considered funny anymore. They're considered offensive. Such as, you know what real conflict is seeing your brand new Cadillac go over the cliff, but your mother-in-law's in it.
Yeah.
That's an offensive joke today. Back in the old days, that was perfectly fine to laugh at. There was a phrase back in the old days before the feminist movement. It went like that. Hold it. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to ask that. But you might not have heard this. Hope you have. The man who thinks. And by the way, you tell this to somebody today and you say you admire this, you will be hated. The man who thinks he married someone... I'm trying to get the exact wordage of this. The man who thinks he married someone... The man who thinks he is smarter than his wife knows not how smart she really is. Now, you know what that means, right?
I do.
Well, that's just what you said, that the man is happier when the wife subordinates, yes, honey, respects him, he's the man, he's the big, tough protector, he's the provider, he's the great, he's always... When the woman is deferential, you said if she had been deferential, he would have felt better about himself, their marriage would have been fine and dandy, and she would have been okay with it.
Because he would have then in turn been more loving, which is what she's really hungry for.
Oh, but does that always work?
Not always, but mostly. Mostly.
So
but
are you saying
being nicer to dominating mean women does not work?
Jane, men being nicer to dominate. Of course it doesn't work.
I know it's not news though, but it seems to be.
Well, it's a tenet of the feminist movement today.
I know, but I have people in my office that are miserable because of that tenet.
That's what they were trying to get at here. They just went at it the other way around.
Yeah, but they missed the other half of the study, which really would have been much more revealing. And I think it does apply to the party because I know a ton of Republican women now, and none of them have respect for the Republican Party because it stands for nothing. The Democratic guys and leaders are mean, right? They're going for it. They have cojones. And the Republican leaders are getting wimpy.
No, please don't tell me that.
Sorry, but it's true.
Is that how people... Oh, geez,
because we want to be able to respect our leaders.
Are you telling me that Harry Reid is seen as a real man?
I'm telling you that he has those people's back because he's vicious.
Oh.
I'm not saying it's becoming, but I'm saying the Democrats know that people in the Democratic Party know that those Democratic leaders are going to take it to the next level, that they're going to fight. And the Republicans don't fight for us.
That's true. I can't.
And it's hard to respect that.
Exactly. I mean, well, in a way, you're confirming the survey. You wanted to focus on it, though, for clinical purposes in the male-female relationship. But as you extrapolate this to the world of politics, you're acknowledging it, that it's right.
Yeah,
because the Republicans are the man in that study.
That's right. I totally agree. And
they're wusses.
Yeah.
And they don't even come along. They don't even seem like they respect themselves.
They don't, and that's not attractive.
It isn't.
It's not attractive to...
They're even afraid to say what they really believe.
That's right, and the Democrats aren't.
Well, yes, they are.
Well, yeah, they don't tell you
what the Democrats do is constantly trash and demonize the Republicans. The Democrats never are honest about what they're really going to do.
Right. I agree that they're not honest, but they're willing to get dirty. And frankly, that's what we need. We need, people who are willing to go for the fight.
Yeah, I tell you what.
It's hard to respect people who won't.
Jane, I'm glad you called. She's right on the money. And we will be back.